Have you ever pondered why some nations, despite their vast wealth, remain drowned in poverty while their leaders live in opulence? The answer lies in the deep-seated corruption that plagues the government systems. Some nations are blessed with abundant natural resources, yet their people are among the poorest in the world. Billions of dollars meant for public infrastructure, education, and healthcare end up in the pockets of a few political elites. This corruption erodes trust, stiffens economic growth, and perpetuates social inequality. Shifting our focus to medical tyranny, a situation where medical authorities exert excessive control over individual health choices, let's not forget the horrors of COVID psychosis that turned the world upside down in 2020. Public health interventions like vaccination mandates were presented to the public as a benevolent intervention aimed to protect the broader population from the virus. Nevertheless, it violated the Nuremberg Code, a set of ethical principles that emerged from the Nuremberg trials following World War II. It was developed in response to the atrocities committed by Nazi physicians who conducted unethical human experimentation on concentration camp prisoners. The primary point of the Nuremberg Code is to establish guidelines for ethical medical experimentation involving human subjects. It emphasizes the importance of voluntary consent, ensuring that participants understand the risks and benefits of participating in research and have the freedom to withdraw at any time. It also emphasizes the necessity of minimizing harm and ensuring that the benefits of the treatment outweigh the potential risks. In essence, the Nuremberg Code serves as a foundational document for the ethical conduct of medical research involving human subjects. It highlights the fundamental principle of respect for individuals, autonomy and dignity, emphasizing the need for informed consent and protection from harm. The government's control over information and the health choices of its citizens led to unnecessary deaths and suffering by withholding the information on the early treatment which could save countless lives. Now, let's talk about financial slavery. In simple terms, it's a state where people are perpetually in debt, working endlessly to pay off loans they can barely afford. It's a vicious cycle that keeps many in perpetual poverty. Take the case of payday loan companies in the United States, where interest rates can skyrocket to nearly 400%. These companies prey on the financially vulnerable, trapping them in cycles of debt they can't escape. Half of Americans have almost no savings, according to a May 2016 survey by the Federal Reserve. For such people, car trouble or a toothache can trigger financial ruin. Payday loans are instant, short-term cash advances against someone's next paycheck. They can help in emergencies, but leave borrowers indebted for years. They target people without credit cards, often those with the worst credit, and charge these riskiest borrowers much higher interest rates. Annualized rates are about 390%, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. There is a term for that: loan sharking, which is the illegal practice of lending money to individuals at extremely high interest rates, often with predatory terms and conditions. Loan sharks typically target individuals who have difficulty obtaining loans from traditional financial institutions due to poor credit history, financial instability, or other reasons. These issues of government corruption, medical tyranny, and financial slavery are deeply interlinked, creating a web of control that keeps individuals from truly experiencing freedom. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to break free. It begins with awareness and education. Knowing your rights, understanding the systems that govern your life, and taking conscious steps towards financial independence can set you on a path to freedom. To summarize, government corruption erodes trust in the system, medical tyranny controls and manipulates health choices, and financial slavery traps individuals in vicious cycles of debt. Each of these issues poses a significant threat to individual freedom. However, with awareness, education, and action, it's possible to break free from these chains and reclaim your freedom. Remember, the power to change lies within you. It's time to take that first step towards freedom. Because freedom is not just a right, it's a responsibility. And it's one that we all must bear for the sake of ourselves and for the generations that will follow us. Unplugged: Psychedelics, Farming, and Crypto, the new book by Sergey Baranov, delves into these forbidden subjects to shine the light of truth and free your mind. All books by the author are available on Amazon. To learn more, please visit huachumawasi.com.